is chess. Not checkers. See yourself in life because you suckers living reckless. This is chess. Not checkers. You're lackluster. You need some infrastructure. This is chess. Not checkers. Babies turn their bodies because you suckers living reckless. This is chess. Not checkers. You're lackluster. You need some infrastructure. Free the people from deception. Black Lives Matter, Kaepernick fixed election. Willie Lynch laws ran smooth, low detection. Sickle cell, diabetes, cancer, mass infections. Pastor on his knees at the altar for a blessing. Demons in the night waiting with a Smith and Wesson. How long can you ride? Slip, slide is the question. Stop by a cop on the block, get harassed. Found a couple grams, got a warrant for the stash. Time for election, so nobody gets a pass. Toss that plea bargain in the trash. I'll pass the greener pastures. Tailor suits, yeah, dog, my broad match. Chess. Not checkers. See yourself in life because you suckers living reckless. This is chess. Not checkers. You're lackluster. You need some infrastructure. This is chess. Not checkers. Babies turn their bodies because you suckers living reckless. This is chess. Not checkers. You're lackluster. You need some infrastructure.
Infrastructure, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all could have been anywhere else but here, but y'all with me. Thank y'all for viewing. Thank y'all for checking it out. This is the Black Panther edition, and we just gonna critique the movie that everybody been talking about around the movie community, especially in the black community. Everybody been talking about the Black Panther, the Black Panther, the Black Panther. It's the shit. I seen cats going in to the flick. Seen cats on Facebook, they clicking up 20, 30 deep to go see the flick, support the flick. I went and supported the flick. My Cody pat him down, supporting the flick. Y'all know my Cody pat him down. And he gonna help me critique today as well. So you're gonna hear him on the mic. That's who it is, the Cody pat him down. One love to the P.L.U.G music group. We up here courtesy of our damn selves. So we gonna jump right into it. Well, I viewed the film and I felt that I felt it could have been better. I felt it could have been better. I don't know what I expected. Well, I do know what I expected. I expected as far as the premium of the movies, as far as what Marvel is known for doing with their movies, with the amount of action and the plots and the twists and the turns and the climax, that's the shit. And everything that come with it. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen the Iron Mans and the Winter Soldiers and the host of other movies that they've done based on these comic books that we grew up on. And I felt that for everybody was just pumped up. It's the Black Panther. It's the Black Panther. You know, they finally got the black superhero boom. It's the movie is going down. They got the black cast. It's just about to be just this epic, just flavorful movie. And I felt that. And again, I supported the movie. I paid my fare. I paid a handsome fare. I was leaning back with the leather seats, all that. They charged top dollar. So I supported the movie. But I was disappointed. I know everybody love it, so what I'm about to say is about to be unpopular, but just as a movie critic, because I'm into flicks. I watch a lot of flicks. I got flicks in my collection from all over the place, from several genres. So I'm really into flicks. And I was excited about the movie because it had the hype on it. Let's be real, like it had the hype. Like it was well promoted and it was on time and it was everything that we needed it to be, you know, as far as the anticipation points. I mean, so give the promoters a plus for the promotion. So everybody had that anticipation, including myself, and I wanted to go see it. So I went to see it, and I just felt like I expected more based on the way that it was sold and the hype and the anticipation. I just expected more. Like I felt that the cast was great. You had some great people. You had the Angela Bassett's in there. You had the Forrest Whitakers. You had Michael B. Jordan. You had Chadwick Boseman and them. I mean, you had it was star studded. You had Michonne from The Walking Dead. She was on there. I mean, so and you had others, but I felt that I felt that for the type of actors that they had, I felt like when you have like Forrest Whitaker, you have Angela Bassett, when you have these kind of people, I felt that they could have played a different role or been placed in a different casting just based on their tenure to what they can bring. I felt that they were really their role didn't really utilize what they could have offered the film. Now, my man Patton.
Yeah, I gotta interject in
What?
that.
What?
I got to
What?
interject because
Check him out, y'all.
like times are changing, man,
Right?
and people are realizing that, and the greats,
Hmm.
they're realizing that, and to stay great, they recognize game and they usher in the new talent, and I think that
Okay.
it was honorable for them to play cameo roles, and not really overact in that sense and get try to take too much of the shine. They allowed the newer
Okay.
actors to be forefront, and and it just shows the magnitude that they even allow these type of actors to be involved. You know what I mean?
Man,
Like
I feel
they
like
weren't
they
a part of
underact-
any of the other movies. You feel me?
Man,
Like for them to be a part of something
them roles
as a
they had
black
them in was
movie and
terrible.
as a black oriented like movie and black cultural like visual, like I
Right.
think it was good. Like I think
You
it was.
did? You thought it was
honestly,
great?
I think the movie
You-
was good. I wouldn't go as far as saying that the movie was great.
I'm
because
talking
I
about the
also-
casting.
Oh, the
We did
casting,
the-
yes,
the, like,
absolutely.
per se right now,
Because,
the casting.
absolutely. Like honestly, to me, like I really don't go out to see every movie that come out. So like, even
You seen the
if-
Black Panther? You
Yes,
saw
I
it?
saw the Black
Okay,
Panther.
okay,
That's- yes.
okay. We had to just put
But
that on the
what I'm
record.
saying is, like, with all movies, I'm not like a movie goer. I don't go out to see like all movies, so I don't keep up with like Forrest Whitaker's in movies.
But you
or
know who
even-
he is, though. When you
Abs-
say Forrest Whitaker, everybody know
absolutely.
Forrest Whitaker.
Absolutely.
Angela
and
Bassett.
Usually, when he's in a movie, he's a main character, or
He's a code.
he
He's
is
a
a
supporter.
a supporting actor
Right.
that usually make the movie. for real.
Correct. Correct. He holds
Now-
you down.
And Angela Bassett as well.
Correct.
Now, for them to be able to be in such a blockbuster movie and they don't have that role, but they still do it,
Man,
like
no.
it's honorable. Like because
No.
in a sense
They underacted, man.
they
I
did
felt
not
like, man,
underact
they
because
weren't
they weren't
used
supposed-
properly.
they weren't like what was they supposed to be? They were the leaders. They were the leaders.
Man, you seen them like 6 times or after flip, they pop
Because
a little
the
bit
mo-
of dialogue and then they fade it to the back.
because the movie was not about them.
Man,
Like they were depicted in this movie as leaders of different groups, you feel me?
Tribes or
Different
what have you-
tribes. You feel me?
man,
Like they weren't fighting.
They could have
they
made
weren't
the
e- they-
film, man.
they
They're
wasn't
man,
even
they're
up-
great.
They weren't even up for the fight. They were there to speculate. They didn't have
Man.
nothing to do. They was just there to go with the flow.
I'm saying
They was there to
they're
go with the
acting.
flow.
I'm saying this with respect and homage to Angela and Forrest. They are great, emphasis on great. They are great actor and a actress, and I felt like they had much more to offer the movie than what the role that they were casted into allowed them to display.
No,
To
It
say
was
it in an articulate
It was
manner.
unnecessary. Like just their
You don't think
presence.
so?
I believe that their presence
Excuse me.
played a bigger role than them trying to be the star because they are always stars.
I'm not saying trying to
Like,
be the star, but just
They should have. You think they should have had a bigger role? I don't think so either because
I don't want to say bigger. I'm saying they could have been more. Their
part could have been more.
their
grand or-
pedigree would surely tells you that they had more to offer the film. They could have made a good film great.
Yes, their presence. Their presence is what
We
set
needed
it
more
off.
than that. We needed
Like-
them to do what we know them to do and
Well, so
what they
would
do
you-
best.
Okay, if you had an option of two people, would you have rather seen Forrest Whitaker or Denzel Washington play the exact same part?
That same part on the cameo, ain't no way in hell Denzel about to do no cameo. Ain't no way Denzel. Hell yeah, if they would have had
see what I'm
Denzel playing that role that Forrest Whitaker played, I'd have walked out the damn theater. I would have left. I'd have left, y'all. I'd have walked out.
But you would have respected it from
No.
Morgan Freeman.
Nope.
What? You would not respect that
nope.
part from Morgan
No,
Freeman?
no.
So
Morgan. Oh my God, I
So
love
who do
Morgan
you
Freeman.
think should have played those parts?
Man,
Who do you think?
Man, they
do you
could have
think like a new school or like unknown, somebody that's like it doesn't matter who they are?
It
like,
wouldn't
they
have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered because they didn't have enough dialogue. They had no dialogue.
The dialogue was them. It was their image and
No,
likeness,
that ain't
man.
enough.
That
blackness.
was the selling point.
I'm black too. They could have had me.
It's like,
I
that's
could have
the
just
selling
did
point.
that. I could have just had held
Okay.
the stick.
No,
Like
with
just
that
sit there and
being
held the
said-
stick and shit.
Now, with that being said, with these Hollywood movies, it's all about inclusion in a sense. Inclusion, right?
Okay.
And with this movie being a large budget
Right.
and the people that they pick,
Right.
now,
In that role though.
regardless of what they play, do you understand now, like why they were picked of all people?
Man.
Do you understand why?
No.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
All right. I feel that.
That's and a part of the answer is the same reason why Monique ain't getting picked for nothing.
Oh.
You feel me?
Okay. I feel that.
Like for these movies of such magnitude to persuade public opinion, you have to have the right people that's been playing right. They've been playing the play. They've been playing the game. They've been doing what they need to do to be included when the call is called.
I
And
feel
believe me,
that.
they didn't get no offer of $250,000
No.
or $500,000.
So
You
I
feel
mean,
me?
but even think. I felt that. Michael B. Jordan. He did what he did. I felt
he's
like.
probably doing what he's doing.
Oh yeah,
What
man.
he
Because I
gotta
liked
do.
them in Creed. Creed is a hell of a movie, man. Creed is. I got that in my personal collection. I seen it at the movies and then went and bought the DVD for my collection. So I'm down with Mike B. Jordan for sure. And I felt that he played the hell out that role. But I felt like I could have saw him as being the Black Panther, and they had Chadwick as being the Killmonger character and played it like that. Because I felt like,
It would have seemed more heroic. in a
right,
sense. Yeah, it would've felt more heroic,
but he played a hell of a villain though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he wasn't tight as Killmonger. I'm saying he could have played it either way, but just due to the what I felt was the poor placement of the characters as far as like from a casting standpoint is that they might as well have just put him as the Black Panther.
right.
Right.
As the young, like the young
Right.
Black Panther, the young
Right.
one that was chosen, and the older brother that was born first, that
Right.
was cast out, not the youngest one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But overall, I still think the movie was great. It delivered a great message. You know what I mean? And like and
you felt
it showed like the beauty of blackness, like just overall, like not many times is these large movie companies getting behind just the idea of true blackness. They just not, even though it might not even have been 100% pure true blackness, but just blackness in its
Just
essence.
something, huh? Just something.
Like they get.
That's what everybody's
behind
saying.
it. They
Just
get
something.
behind
Just
it,
give
you
us
feel
something.
me? Like ain't even give us something.
Something.
Because he could have did it on his own. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But the thing is, like that they control the mainstream.
Right.
They control like the portal to the mainstream and to be included into what's being propagated to the people.
Right.
To persuade their opinion. You know what I mean? Like
The movie, man, it could have I'm saying it just they had the recipe for the bomb batch, but they let it bake for too long. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we just critiquing it, but we gonna go
Yeah.
on here and take a spin. after, just to break it up, after talking about the character arrangement, uh, thank y'all for tuning in. One love to the Plug Music Group. We appreciate courtesy our damn selves. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and we're going to come back and get into some other aspects of the movie that we're going to break down and critique and just kind of, just put the movie on the slab and just chop it up. That's all. But thank y'all for tuning in again. I can't say that enough. You probably hear me say that 1,000 times. That's because I appreciate anybody viewing. Anybody viewing. If you took 10 seconds out your day just to check this out, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can't say that enough, y'all. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and break this up. We're going to take a spin. Black Panther edition, Infa-Structure show. Your Cody in for the kid with the Cody, pat him down. And we just chopping up the Black Panther movie, putting it on a critique. Because we both in the flicks and our opinions happen to differ. So, that should be a treat. That should be a definite treat for y'all. So, this how it go. Check me out. Be right back. Do what you do. Use the bathroom, I don't know. Park the car. You know how y'all rolling out there. The phone game. Be careful, though, out there. Take this spin. I'll be right back. Yeah.
I'm from the P.L.U.G, the land of endless hustles in the street, that's how it be. The councilman is crooked, taking money on the under. We low on legal tender, so now we all hustle. Me, I'm from the P.L.U.G, the land of endless hustles in the street, that's how it be. The auditors is crooked, taking money on the under. We low on legal tender, so now we all hustle.
I'm from the spot where you get got, looking like you lost, trying to floss or get you off. Bug spray all day, ounce of hay when I parlay with my Padres, middle of the barn. Ratchets flicking tongue, gases looking like a bun. Little homies drooling, having fun. I'm Infa, that's synonymous for gun, end of stunt. Caught up in the rapture of the abyss when you vertically uplift, acrobatic backflips, hold the wheel, switch the clip. Welcome to the game, have a sip. Don't let the drink drip in the whip, time to slip. Adjust your grip, protect yourself at all times. Among the walking dead, and I'm looking like I'm Rick Grimes. By any means necessary, that's what Malcolm said. It's do or die seems, everybody trying to scheme. County corruption, strange abductions, where the money go. Christie cabarets, 101s and Cabernet.
The land of endless hustles in the street, that's how it be. The councilman is crooked, taking money on the under. We low on legal tender, so now we all hustle. Me, I'm from the P.L.U.G, the land of endless hustles in the street, that's how it be. The auditors is crooked, taking money on the under. We low on legal tender, so now we all hustle.
I had a dream, that's the way the vision came. Snatched the ring in 7 games, splashed them brothers, took the fame. Feeling like a champ, time to elevate my game. Shake them leeches off, hunker down, adjust my aim. Waiting for the perfect shot. Send a mass on the money plot. Take a couple men down the wind, represent the block, I lead my flock. From the chain to the mountaintop, all they got to do is stay true. Do it how I do, always watch your back. Only competition when you circulate the track. No friends, just ends when it comes to that. Peace to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, but we need a bigger piece than that. Holla back, consciously invest, let it manifest. Scared men can't win, put your hustle to the test. Just add water, let it effervesce. La Costa Nostra, cause my real G's know the rest.
I'm from the P.L.U.G, the land of endless hustles in the street, that's how it be. The councilman is crooked, taking money on the under. We low on legal tender, so now we all hustle. Me, I'm from the P.L.U.G, the land of endless hustles in the street, that's how it be. The auditors is crooked, taking money on the under. We low on legal tender, so now we all hustle.
killers pack pumps where we from, Cleveland, dog.
Where the murders is made, spray rooms like Glade. Ain't
Killers
nothing
pack
nice.
pumps where we from, Cleveland, dog.
Where the murders is made, spray rooms like Glade.
We are
Ain't
from the
nothing nice.
C.L.E.V.E.L.A.N.D. The land of endless hustles in the street, that's how it be. The all of us is crooked, taking money on the under. We low on legal tender, so now we all on hustle. We are from the C.L.E.V.E.L.A.N.D. The land of endless hustles in the street, that's how it be. The all of us is crooked, taking money on the under. We low on legal tender, so now we all on hustle.
Code D, in for the kid, man. Welcome back to the Infa-Structure show, the Black Panther edition. Again, it's your Code D, in for the kid. We got the Code D, pat 'em down. One love to the P.L.U.G music group. We appear courtesy of our damn selves. Thank y'all for staying with us. If y'all just tuning in just now, thank y'all for viewing. I'll say it 1,000 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for any time that you took to check this out. One love. So, also, let me shoot out one love to my homie Big Semi, CTL Click, Cleveland, Ohio. What up? Now we back on. We chopping it up. We just taking the Black Panther movie to the lab, chopping it up. Me and Pat'em on some things that, you know, we felt about the movie or didn't feel or what have you. Now, when I went, I don't know about you, Pat'em, but when I went, I was expecting a certain premium of caliber in regards to the other Marvel movies. Like thought it was gonna be something like an Iron Man. Like I was gonna get that rush.
Right,
Like the Winter Soldier. I was gonna get that rush. And like I didn't get that. Like the fight scenes was slick, but they was far and few in between. I thought it was gonna be a lot more carnage, like just a lot more struggle and triumph. I mean, it was struggle, but I thought it was just gonna be a little more because it had the superhero vibe on it. So it was just gonna be some superhuman shit.
Right.
And I didn't get that. I felt like it was a lack of man. This gonna sound bad to say, but for lack of a better term, it felt like it was a lack of violence, a lack of carnage, like for it to be this uplifting movie.
I understand that.
Like,
I understand
you
where
know?
you're coming from, because that's what they do. That's the best way I can say it. That's what they do, is violence and carnage. And yes, honestly, we're known to battle each other too. But haven't you seen enough of that, my brother?
Haven't I seen enough?
Haven't you seen enough violence and carnage amongst us brothers, my brother?
I mean, yeah,
Like,
but
now,
that's
for
in
you
real
to
life.
say-
But this is a superhero movie, so this is really a
Exactly.
science fiction.
Now,
it's
you
a
can't
it's a
say-
sci-fi.
You can't say
It's an adventure.
they did not have superhuman powers.
Man, I mean,
They were endowed with something.
Didn't nobody
extra,
have
was
that though, but the Panther though,
extraterrestrial.
the only one
They
who
were
had it,
endowed with something that was extraterrestrial and sacred and held.
they just had
and
knowledge though.
They
They
did-
had the
they had- of
game for
course
sure.
they
The
had
game
knowledge
was
because-
just light years ahead.
Right, because of the resource that they held.
But the only superpower
No,
was the Black Panther, and he had to
Because
have the Panther
he
in him.
personally had that resource in him. You feel me? And like maybe you dozed off during the explanation of that
Oh
point.
hell no!
Maybe you dozed off.
I
because
might
the movie
have because the
was
shit
long.
was slow.
It was long.
The
and it
shit was
slow.
dragging and shit.
That's the only thing I did not like.
It was
about
dragging. It
And
could have
it
been better
spun me
edited
for a
though,
little bit.
man.
And
A
I'm
lot of that shit wasn't even relevant.
Right, and I'm gonna be honest.
To the outcome of the
call
movie.
me ignorant to the fact, but it just spun me off. I don't really keep up with a lot of movies. I'm not always at the movies, so I don't see the previews. I didn't see it coming. All I heard it from the back end. I heard that Kendrick Lamar was producing the soundtrack
Word?
to Black Panthers. Now,
You heard that?
once again, right, this was before I saw the previews to the movie. And this is crazy. Call me ignorant. Call
Okay.
me stupid. Call me slow. I'll take
Something.
them all. I thought they was making a Huey P movie. Like, damn, Marvel got behind some real deal Black Panther shit.
Oh,
and then to come to
Oh,
find
you talking
out,
about the Black
and
Panther
then to
party?
come to- right. I'm
Oh,
like,
you was-
damn, like
Oh,
they
you
put
was
the money
crunk, huh?
behind that on, right, Right, for Black History Month too. Like, oh,
They
they
should do that though, for real,
they
for real.
they trying to start some shit, right? So, come to find out, I go see the motherfucking preview, the trailer, and it's a fucking cat man.
Yeah.
That shit pissed me off, like, because one,
Black
I never
Panther.
even knew about, I don't really follow comics, so I didn't really know the history of this motherfucker. And then to
Okay.
find out, like, it's a lot of history, and he, like, in cahoots with the fucking X-Men and shit. Like,
Right.
come on, really?
Right,
Like,
man.
it was just a little too much for me to hold, like, to swallow, because they
It's
do
a
that,
sci-fi
like,
though,
but
Pat.
they
It's a
do
sci-fi.
that. I didn't even know
It's
we
a
had black superhero men.
Man,
like on some real
right.
life shit.
That's why it was supposed to have been so epic.
And exactly, and
Right.
I could swallow it for that because
Man.
that movie represented
What it represented.
it represented blackness in class. It didn't show us in carnage. It didn't, you know what I mean? It didn't show us in that sense. Like even the battle
Man.
was in dignity. It showed dignity. It showed honor. Like you got me.
Okay.
Like they fought it and they rebelled. You feel me? Because that does happen in times. They rebelled because they was like,
But
fuck that. We ain't going with this nigga.
But they broke the culture
And
though. They broke the
broke
law.
the code.
That was a coup d'etat.
Yeah,
That was a coup d'etat. They tried to overthrow him because
and they cheated.
Because Killmonger did beat Black
He
Panther
beat
fair
his
and
ass.
square,
He
beat
whooped
him
his
down,
ass.
and then threw him over the wall. Threw him over to his death, to his doom, fair and square,
Right.
man to man,
Right, and that
Man
was
to
good.
man.
In class.
in class.
In
That was
dignity.
classy.
And I can,
That was classy. Some
It was-
underhanded shit.
yeah, it was better.
That's
than,
the message I took
It
from
was
it.
better than
It was
a nigga.
underhanded.
It was better than a nigga cheating another nigga.
Man, ain't that what
It was-
happened?
That's usually what happens.
Ain't that's what happened?
But yeah, it did happen.
That's what
too.
happened.
That's what happened.
That's
And
what
it-
happened.
No matter how.
Think about it. This is what this is what I took from that piece of since you want to talk about that particular scene. This is what I took from that scene. Now, Killmonger, as radical as he was, extreme as he was trying to free the rest of his people. Now,
Right, he
now-
wanted to push through
right.
the agenda.
Right. Now, what he did say was true. In Wakanda, y'all been sitting on this technology for thousands of years, living snug as a bug in a rug. Now, mind you, this supposed to have been a country in Africa, Wakanda. Africa is a continent. So you got 20, 30 other countries around you that's going through shit, the genocide going on right now, starving, and you got the technology to heal your brothers, and you didn't. You kept it for yourself and let them starve and die. You got your brothers overseas and shit going through shit, oppressed, trying to fight up, and you did nothing but take care of yourself. And that man, as radical as he was trying to free the rest of his people and even the playing field. Now, I do agree that he had Hitler potential written all over him, so he must have been stopped. But think about that concept, though. Think about that concept of what he said. Even though he was extreme, what he was saying was real damn talk.
Absolutely.
It was real conversation
that
for
was-
your
and
ass.
that was the
You've been holding
message.
this shit all this time. I'm coming to take my rightful spot,
Right, and it was
And
it was
get
it
shit
was
right.
rightful, and it was rightful by right.
and they killed him.
Yeah, it was by
And he
right.
won fair. He won fair and square. And they conspired. It was lightweight. It was lightweight.
It was
a form
lightweight
of
treason.
of Valkyrie and shit. How they tried to hit Hitler, his own damn squad, but they got it off.
Yeah,
Well, Hitler's squad didn't get it off, but in the Black Panther movie, they got it off.
yeah.
Because the rest of his people came together, his supporters came together and bumped him off. So what I got from that, black folks taking down another black visionary that was perceived as too far. That's what I took from that.
Yeah,
That was the overall
I
message
see,
on
I
that.
I see your views.
You feel me?
I definitely see your view, and it's being masked in beauty.
Right. It's being masked. Oh, it just felt good to see black people just put together. It's just good to see, man, you see black people put together every day. You see black people put together every day. Don't say you don't and you do. You see black folks put together. Everybody know black folks got money now. Everybody know that. So for cats to rally behind that, man, I think is really not it saddens me. It's really sad that you got to get behind that. Like you don't see black people shining every day. You see black people shining every day. You see black people making it just like everybody else. And it's giving you that hope, that sign that, you know, if you put your hustle hand against the ground, that you can make it too in America, in this society. So that's what I took from that, because Killmonger beat Black Panther fair and square. Man to man, chest to chest. He beat him, and they cheated him and came back and took him out. Now, I ain't saying he had to be taken out or not had to be taken out or whatever, because he was probably going to go too far and just because he lacked that balance, because he was just so driven. So he did need to be stopped. And he said he'd rather be killed than stopped. But that's just how he was. He had, man, that lion heart, because he was one of those that Wakanda had forgot about, and he was Wakanda's own. Now, mind you, again, the Black Panther's daddy was Killmonger's uncle. So him and Black Panther is cousins. And Black Panther's father killed his father. So he was the rightful heir to Wakanda.
Right.
And he won that shit straight up. And they took him down. So, I mean, that's the message that I got from that. But I felt that in comparison to the other Marvel movies, that it was not the same. I felt like
Absolutely.
it had great potential. It had like great potential, and like it did have some good aspects of it. So I'm not completely just banging the flick, but it could have. They had the tools, like I said before. They had the recipe. They got that's the recipe. But then I heard people say that it's gonna be a 5-part series. I'm like, if it's gonna be a 5-part series, man, they got to pick it up if they're gonna try to resell it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So, what y'all think? That's what I think. That's what Patton think. Patton felt like, you know, he still took something away from it, with as far as like that message. But that's the message that I got from that, man, is that they took a brother down, man. They won straight up.
To uphold this, keep their beliefs going strong, their cultures, the traditions going.
They took him out, and not knowing, I mean, and then like knowing that the Black Panther father killed his father.
It seemed like the only guy, like the only tribe leader that stood true to it was the dude from Get Out.
Yeah,
he stood true to tradition. Like he really didn't. You could tell he really didn't agree with the process of the Black Panther getting in.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he ain't want no smoke with him either.
Right.
So he was just like, nah, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna let you fight somebody else.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So either way, you know what I mean? Like that's just how it is, man. A lot of times people are given an opportunity to make a change.
But think about it
though.
And
they just don't, man, because they be afraid or they feel like, you know,
man,
I have to stick to
But think about it. At the at the beginning, when the big dude came through to challenge Black Panther for the vacant crown. Remember?
Right.
Big dude came through.
Right.
Big dude lost fair and square.
Yeah.
Now what had his people had jumped in like, no, dog.
Right. We gonna go and steal some of the juice.
Right.
And make them fight you like that.
They would have been dishonorable, but when the Black Panthers people did it,
it was heroic.
Yeah, it was heroic. See?
Yeah.
See. Justifying the means by what you need. Right. Messages, y'all. Messages. We're going to go ahead and take one more spin, then we're going to come back and touch on one more aspect. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up after that. But stay with us, though. Stay plugged in. Your Code D, Infa the Kid, the Infa-Structure Show, the Code D, Pat 'em Down, One Love to the Plug Music Group. We appear courtesy of our damn selves. We'll be right back. Thank y'all.
For the streets, don't let them reach the line, that's defeat. This for every soldier in the world to save, trying to eat. This for the street, don't let them reach the line, that's defeat. Meet me at the P.L.U.G, for insertion to the beast. This for the street, don't let them reach the line, that's defeat. This for every soldier in the world to save, trying to eat. This for the street, don't let them reach the line, that's defeat. Meet me at the P.L.U.G, for insertion to the beast. It's OG. Yeah, your baby mama know me. West side, baby gangster back in 9-3. Yep. You know the Mac gang bang, then I switch them up. Changing whips like the weather, never slipping up. That's how I roll. Manifest the G code. 5K1s end up done for that snitch roll. Cause I go 50-50 on the contract. Like that. Got me bent 10%, bring his head back, that free jack. Hustling daily just to make $1. That was the plan, hand in hand when I flipped them Impalas. No popping collars, just Perrier and stock watching. Call my broker, what's the symbol? Cause I need a house. For the streets, don't let them reach the line, that's the feat. This for every soldier in the world to save, trying to eat. This for the street, don't let them reach the line, that's the feat. Meet me at the P.L.U.G, for insertion to the beast. This for the street, don't let them reach the line, that's the feat. This for every soldier in the world to save, trying to eat. This for the street, don't let them reach the line, that's the feat. Meet me at the P.L.U.G, for insertion to the beast. I'm from the wicked Cleveland streets where the murders is made. Is a kick indoors, spray rooms like Glade. Attitude official, but tougher than bone bristle. Manifesting the money, stay gully to get my issue. Living La Vida Loca, hustling, serving smokers. S&M with my broads, I'm flogging them, then I choke them. Pull it out, then I poke them. The king of the throne, Cleveland zone. All my nines is black, never been chrome. I'm the Shepherd fam, I'm leading you home. Turn off your Facebook and cellular phones. We on our own in the land of champs. Prices come with that. Keys to King and Kyrie, they run the city back. But if you black, they still SWAT search the trap. 5K1s end up done, you can copy that. From the back, consumer, he was copping sacks. Made him flip all of them bricks in that Cadillac. For the streets, don't let them reach the line, that's the feat. This for every soldier in the world to save, trying to eat. This for the street, don't let them reach the line, that's the feat. Meet me at the P.L.U.G, for insertion to the beast. This for the street, don't let them reach the line, that's the feat. This for every soldier in the world to save, trying to eat. This for the street, don't let them reach the line, that's the feat. Meet me at the P.L.U.G, for insertion to the beast. No game is such a tragedy, shame become a casualty. Businessmen turning trick and say it's sociable. That dirty hoe that rode you like a rodeo. Nut stains on wood grains to the studio. Know how it go? Deep throat had your head bobbing, ends dropping. Yeah. Just another day of bopping. The Uchi Wally, baby daddy in the county. Thought he was gangster, but they had gorillas for his bounty. So now it's sounding like he won't be coming home. A hoe need a trick, now she bopping with a snitch. So for the rallies, rendezvous at different tellies. 23s, SUVs, lobster and spaghetti. The deadly medley. Why your bugs was at the telly. Quiet confessions after busting nuts up in the belly. See what I'm selling? It's hoes, they be dropping dimes. Give a nigga up and be home by dinner time. For the streets, don't let them reach the line, that's the feat. This for every soldier in the world to save, trying to eat. This for the street, don't let them reach the line, that's the feat. Meet me at the P.L.U.G, for insertion to the beast. This for the street, don't let them reach the line, that's the feat. This for every soldier in the world to save, trying to eat. This for the street, don't let them reach the line, that's the feat. Meet me at the P.L.U.G, for insertion to the beast.
Yo, shit. It's your Cody in for the kid. We back, the Infa-Structure show. One love to the Cody. Pat him down, he holding it down. And we critiquing the Black Panther movie that we all saw and supported. Excuse me. So, we just gonna touch on right now, lastly, before we get the hell on, the overall message. What did we take from it just when you walked out? Because the movie was long as shit. I was ready to go. I ain't even gonna lie. I was ready to go because it was long as shit. And then I feel like for as long as I sat there, man, I should have got some more action. That's all I'm saying. Some more action. Some more action. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's definitely my complaint too.
A little more action. I mean, all that was good, and all the other shit could have been hidden with some more action. But since you had a lack of action, you had time to point out other shit because you were starting to get bored at times. You were starting to get bored. So you had time to just pick shit apart. Plus, you was ready to go. Say y'all weren't ready to go. You wasn't ready to go, Pat 'em. You was ready to go.
Yeah, I was ready.
Y'all were ready to go. Y'all was ready to go, wasn't y'all?
I was ready to go.
Y'all
and
was
I
ready to
didn't
go.
underst- I
Man,
didn't
hell yeah, you was ready to
understand-
go.
I didn't understand why everybody
Man.
else was still sitting there when the credits was rolling.
Man,
I
was
didn't get it. And
I was
then,
to the
like,
whip.
I had to stop. Like, wait a minute. Is another movie going to come on?
man.
And sure enough, some more previews came on during the credits to some more movies. I'm like,
Nah,
wow.
man. I had to go.
Yeah,
I had to
it
go.
really
I was
wasn't-
tired of sitting there.
I didn't miss. I mean, it wasn't like if I'd have left,
I had to
would've missed
go.
something, but
I'm just saying.
I honestly, I still like the movie overall. I think the movie was
Yeah.
great. I think it was great.
Would you give it from A to F?
F being the worst,
Yeah.
I would give it I would honestly give it like a B minus.
A B minus?
I would give the movie a B minus. It was a really good movie, man. Like it was
It
a really
was?
good movie. The special effects was good. It showed black people in a positive light. We weren't.
Why everybody just so
Because I'm-
thankful for that? Like
Because
that's
man,
all we
I'm
supposed to
ti-
expect.
Because I'm so sick and tired of seeing.
That's all we supposed to expect.
No, we should see. We expect more than what we've been giving each other. If that's all we can think of on the creative level, and we
Iron
should,
Man was
like,
better.
Which one? With,
Both of 'em.
Right.
All of 'em.
Okay, so
It was
right,
better.
and it wasn't depicted like since
As a movie
since
viewer,
Terrence
it was
Howard-
better.
since Terrence Howard was the first one or second one, whoever, like
was
it
better.
shouldn't be taken as if it was like, oh, this is a black movie. No,
Winter
he
Soldier
just played a
was- right.
white man's
Exactly.
job. You feel me?
Winter Soldier
There
was
is,
better.
and there'll never be a white man, Black Panther, my nigga. You feel me? That's like it'll never be a black Batman.
Man,
It'll never be a black Batman. The day is
it'd
a
be
black,
a black ass Batman.
The day
That
is a
would
bla-
be the shit
or
though.
a black Spider-Man.
The
or
black Superman.
black
Ooh,
Superman, my nigga. Like
no,
it
ain't
just
about to be
don't
that.
don't work that way. So in a sense, like they usher
Right,
in
like it's already
a
together,
good
right?
movie with dignity.
Man, but what about Luke Cage
class.
though? Luke Cage is the shit.
Yeah, that was good.
Luke Cage, that series
yeah, that
on
was good,
Netflix. Luke Cage,
But
I
right,
watch
that's the
that,
thing.
man. It's the
that
shit.
goes to show, like
It's the shit.
Netflix impact versus
Yeah,
a major blockbuster.
I'm
major
just saying.
blockbuster's impact.
I'm just saying the Winter Soldier was better, man.
Yeah,
just as
I
a
really-
movie,
I-
as a Marvel movie,
I like
it was
the movie.
better.
I really liked the movie.
You really liked it?
I like it. I would go see
B
it
minus,
again.
y'all. Pat him down.
I would actually, yeah, B minus. I would actually go and see it again.
You would
3D.
3D. You would pay for that again?
Yeah, because
Oh, man, you a hell of a fan.
well, I'm gonna be honest. The first time I went, it was for my birthday, so it
Right.
was more like a gift. So I didn't pay to see it. Like I was just took to see it. So
So you want
yeah.
to support with the full love? You could have gave a
right? And
a
it wasn't
donation
even
at
a
the door.
support because like, it wasn't even really a support because like the movie was good. Like
It was.
or I would buy the
You,
DVD.
you enjoyed
like,
yourself.
it ain't.
When
it
you
ain't
got
like
up,
so
you was like,
raw.
"It's a good film."
Yeah, but it wasn't so raw that I would have rather just watched it DVD like bootleg and save my money. Be like some movies is like so good, like you could be like, man,
I feel you. I feel you,
I could have did this, you know what I mean, in the comforts of
Man.
my own house,
man.
for the free,
Man, for the free, man. I'm
free. But this
so.
movie is not.
So
a
this
for-
is a
this is
definite
not a
go
for-
to the cinema.
Yes, because it's not for the free type of movie.
Okay,
Like,
is that a
unless you wait till that shit come out on DVD, and then somebody put that shit online, then it's worth watching.
So can
for
you just
free.
catch it on like the Fire Stick or something?
Nah, it ain't worth watching it on the Fire Stick right now because the quality
It's gonna be bad.
it's gonna be horrible, and you're gonna be like, what
You
the
might as
fuck?
well just go-
Yeah,
just go see this shit.
you just might as well
I
to the
feel you,
theater
man.
and get
I
the
feel
full
you.
experience, see the beautifulness of them
For the
black
3D.
African women looking beautiful and they
Yeah.
fighting, kicking
That's
ass.
how fucking Avatar was and
Man.
shit. You had to go see that shit at the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, if you watch, yeah,
you
that's-
didn't see it at the show, nigga.
Yeah, it's
you
definitely
didn't
one of
get
them
it. Yeah,
movies.
you didn't get the Avatar
yeah.
like that. But so
And
you
it
giving it a
also-
B minus?
Yeah, and it also is because a lot of affecting factors too. Like that shit, the motherfuckers made $250 million the opening week.
Man, I feel like they took my
and
money,
had to
man.
be-
Like for it to
And
be
you know,
this.
a lot of white folks.
they hyped that
I know
shit
a
up.
whole lot of white folks went to go see that movie. Like niggas, it's a lot of niggas in America. There's a whole lot more white folks in America. They went and seen that shit. You feel me?
Some white
But
folks
a
just went to
lot
see
of
it as a
white
film.
folks. Right,
See,
as a
because
film. They
you
didn't
gotta
go
think,
see
like,
it as
some people
right.
didn't see it as like black and white. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think in the urban areas they kind of sold it as a black
As a
thing,
black
obviously to
thing.
get black people behind it because it was the Black Panther. But you got people who don't give a shit about that. Like I really didn't per se give a shit about that, and maybe
I
that's
went for
why,
that reason.
and maybe that's why my view is different because I didn't go see it as like our movie, even though cats were trying to rep it as our movie. I went to see it as a movie, as like a movie.
Right.
Because I watch movies. It could have been the Pink Panther. I ain't give a shit. It was the movie. So, but as a movie, and compared to the other Marvel movies, it lacked luster. Yes, it did. Now you can get behind it on some pro-black shit. I mean, you know, if you want to do it like that, but but it's still a movie. You can give life or give other meaning to something else, but it's at its essence, it's still a movie, a motion picture.
Like it didn't have enough action.
It's a movie. I'm saying
like
Iron Man, any of them was like better, dog, just better. Like as a Marvel movie, it's second tier.
Okay, but
As a movie,
but given its
for Marvel,
but given its setting,
it was
what
setting.
else could you expect? Like they ain't tearing up no cities. They ain't in no cities to tear up nothing.
Man.
They out in the jungle. You feel me? And they was in a separate area to do the battling.
Right.
And like
they
they was out. Well, I think out in the movie, like they was out and about, you know, doing what they had to do.
Right.
They was getting into some altercations with people and shit like that.
Bruh.
But for the most part, it wasn't like even the same type of setup as an Iron Man or a Superman. Like they
thing
right
was,
there
though,
with everyday people. Like maybe they should have did more in
They was
like in
in-
America. Like when
they
they
was-
came to arrest dude.
Man, they was in Wakanda,
Like,
man. They didn't do nothing for
They ain't doing
for
they
the
really
African
didn't.
American.
They-
It wasn't even based on African Americans, though. It was based
Hell no,
on
class.
Wakanda and Africa and class in Africa. They did not touch on African Americans and the struggle going on here. They ain't touch on you. That's why everybody's trying to get behind it on some Ungawa, some pro-black shit, man. They ain't talk about the struggles in Black America. If y'all just want to get behind it like that, they didn't touch on the atrocities that's going on right now. They didn't touch on folks getting shot down by the police and all like these other atrocities and things and shootings and deaths
they
and
did.
and
They touched
everything
on it
that we go
briefly
through
because
briefly.
they was just like, the
Then-
violence that's going on
Yeah,
in the
right.
world, they just cut themselves off from. Like
so
over
so
here,
is that some Uncle Tom shit though?
Over here,
Is that some Uncle Tom shit?
You already know it.
Was
You
like the
already
people?
know it.
Hold on, and
Dignified
let me
as
ask
shit.
y'all this. I'm pointing right here to the camera. Let me ask y'all this, and think about it. And what you saw was the people of Wakanda. Was they some Uncle Toms? Were they Uncle Toms? By the standard of which you know it, were they Uncle Toms? Were they Uncle Toms? Ask yourself that, world, America, or for everybody just watching, ask yourself, were they some Uncle Toms? Pat 'em? Were they some Uncle Toms?
yeah,
Based on your definition?
based on my definition,
Yeah.
and based on like his presumption, Killmonger's presumption, his his angle. Like
You had all that technology for all these years. You ain't help us.
Did nothing for nobody but for yourselves, and hid it.
The
from
other
the
countries
world
in
on top of
Africa
that.
around them were taking a beating. In the continent of Africa, you wasn't helping your brethren.
Hell no, it was
You
just
kept all that for yourself and shut your doors off.
It's like
That's some Uncle Tom shit right there.
The people of that area,
Right.
They kept them resources. They hid them. They used them. They hid them, and
But
used them for
they
their own
made
benefit.
exactly.
They held
It
it
ain't
for
like they
their own
just didn't
benefit.
use it themselves. Like they just suppressed it for no one's use. They took
used it
full
for their own
utilization of
benefit,
what
for
they
their own
had.
benefit, yeah.
They was 50, 60, 70 years ahead.
Yeah.
1,000 years ago. Right. So they done kept all this away from their brethren and didn't even help their people. And then even if you ain't want to get into the racial issues over here in the United States, you could just keep it strictly to Africa. On the same continent, these are African brothers and sisters in these other African countries that need this technology, that need this healing, that need this help, that need this food, these things that you know, and you just let them die? And you admirable? And you cheated Killmonger out of what was rightfully his because he beat the Black Panther fair and square. You did a coup d'etat. Let's keep it real. That was a coup d'etat when the king it ain't the king no more, and it's a new king, and you still got some followers in the cut that's still down for you, and they help you double cross the king. Ain't that Valkyrie? That's Valkyrie with Hitler. His crew turned against him and tried to hit him. But he caught their ass at the last minute. That shit almost worked. And what did he do? He executed all them motherfuckers. See what I'm saying? So this is what you saw, people. Think about what you saw, or this is the message that I got because it screamed it loud and clear. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like you had all this, and then like Killmonger came through, and then y'all hit him with the coup d'etat. So y'all just made the rules. Y'all just changed the rules as y'all saw fit because the Black Panther, wasn't there. But what made the people of Wakanda so righteous when they was watching their own brother starve? Oh, no. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Like I said, what I was going to say probably wasn't going to be popular because I know that it got to the masses and they just were just happy to just see black people doing some shit. But you've been seeing movies about black people having money. You've seen all kinds of movies about black people having money. Black people ain't always depicted as poor no more. It's cool to be black now. Think about that. So I'm gonna just smack that shit down. You just want to just get behind something black. Just get behind something black. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Get behind something black. That's cool. That's cool. If you enjoyed the film, like Patton, you gave it a B- as a film. Now, as a film, like I said, I didn't go to see a black movie. I went to see a Marvel comic book movie. Like I saw Iron Man and the Winter Soldier and everything else. That's what I went to go see. So I was expecting to see some Iron Man type shit. Or something like that as far as like the action-wise, plot-wise, the climax-wise. And I didn't get that.
Like Superman versus
I didn't
Batman.
get that. I don't really give a shit that it was a black movie or not, or it was supposed to be black or not. I don't really give a shit. As a movie, as a Marvel comic movie, I gave it a D.
Wow. That's low.
As a Marvel comic book hero movie, it's a D.
That's low.
I don't give a shit that it showed
That's
black
low.
people looking good. I care about the movie because I went to see a movie. As a movie, a comic book Marvel movie, it's a D. It's probably
That's
the
low.
weakest one they ever made as a movie.
That's low.
As a movie. Take the Black Panther out of it. Take the black out of it. Just as a movie. As a movie.
That's low.
As a movie. And again, Michael B. Jordan,
disagree with
One
that.
Love. One Love, Michael B. Jordan.
I give
One
it a
Love,
I
man.
give it a B-.
Because Creed was the shit. You was the shit in this movie. The Black Panther, he played his role like no better than it could ever been. The only thing that I could have seen him doing other than that was being the Black Panther himself. So big ups to Mike B. Jordan, man. Big ups to Forrest, Angela, all them. Director, big ups, But just as a film, for it to be Marvel, it could have been a little more actiony. Now, it was some action, but then after the action, it was far and few in between, so it was slowing the movie down because this is supposed to be like some superhuman shit. It's really like a sci-fi adventure, for real. So it's supposed to be all this supernatural shit happening or superhuman shit happening all around me throughout the movie because that's the kind of movie it was. It was kind of like it was like a drama. It was really like a drama featuring superhero. Because the only one that had superpowers was the Black Panther, and he had to have the Panther inside of him. The only one that had the superpowers was the Black Panther, and that was only in certain pieces. Like, so in between the fight scenes, like it was other people fighting, like, the girls fighting and things, and the right hand man fighting and everything, and the challenges for the king, that was happening. But in between those scenes, it was like 15, 20 minutes of movie where it's just a drama, just a elongated dialogue, like just I don't know, like so as a comic book movie, I gave it a D. It didn't fail, but it didn't measure up to the rest of its counterparts as far as the film. Now you could say, well, it sold X amount of dollars. That's because they put a different brand on it. They basically marketed it to everybody, but then double marketed it to the black people to make sure they got that money. Just because the name was the Black Panther and they made the character black. So that was double marketed. I mean, so yeah, it's going to bring in numbers. It's going to bring in numbers, but I'm just saying, just as a film. As a film.
So what did you get from? You got nothing from the movie?
I got that it was a coup d'etat. They cheated. The people of Wakanda was self-righteous, didn't take care of their brother's keeper, and what they was doing was not honorable, even though they had the game. Now, I did see that at the end, they did see the light, but it took for Killmonger to come through and smack them in their face and then die before they realized what the fuck they was doing. They should have been and did that shit before. You got all this new wave technology and can't understand that you need to help your brothers. That's what I'm saying. So I didn't get really a positive. I wasn't inspired or motivated, or as a black man, or just as a man, or as an American, or whatever, African American, whatever. I was not inspired. I just saw a movie. It took me like 2 hours and some change to see this film, and I was ready to go home. And I spent my money, and I gave it a D+. Like, lackluster. I mean, I don't know. I mean, but compared to the Iron Mans again, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to keep saying that, but compared to the other Marvel movies that you've seen, man, it was nowhere near. It was nowhere near. And that's just real shit. Real shit. So, that's our critique, man. Anything else you want to add on, Pat, to your critique?
I would suggest everybody, see it and.
But if you ain't saw it, definitely see it, man. Everybody should have seen it by now.
Make your own opinion.
If you ain't seen it by now, you ain't about to see it, man. You ain't about to pay no money to support it.
Yeah,
but
you
I
might
did
not
pay
go
my
to the
money.
movie theater, but still, it's a movie worth seeing. So.
Yeah, I mean, go see it. I ain't saying don't go see it. I mean, see the movie. I saw the movie. I supported it. I paid.
I honestly don't think that you'll be disappointed.
I supported it. Some people might feel like me. Some people might feel differently. I seen a couple of people, a couple of people's posts that felt like me, I mean, so there are like others out there who kind of agree along the lines of what I'm saying, but most won't. But hell, that's why we here, the Infrastructure Show. You can say what the hell you want to say what you feel, regardless and free from ridicule. You dig? So, we about to get the hell on gone, man. We thank y'all for hanging out, doing this critique with me and Pat 'em down. Want y'all to tune in next time for the Infrastructure Show. Once again, it's your Cody Info the Kid out here with the Cody Pat 'em down. One love to the Cody Mandy Malone and the P.L.U.G Music Group. We up here courtesy our damn selves. See you next time. Don't be a victim or catch a case. Stay safe.
This is chess. Not checkers. See for stuff in life because you suckers living reckless. This is chess. Not checkers. You're lackluster. You need some infrastructure. This is chess. Not checkers. Babies turn to bodies because you suckers living reckless. This is chess. Not checkers, you lackluster. You need some infrastructure. Free the people from deception. Wake Black Lives Matter, Kaepernick fixed election. Willie Lynch laws ran smooth, low detection. Sickle cell, diabetes, cancer, mass infections. Pastor on his knees at the altar for a blessing. Demons in the night waiting with a Smith & Wesson. How long can you ride? Slip, slide is the question. Stop by a cop on the block, get harassed. Found a couple grams, got a warrant for the stash. Time for elections, so nobody gets a pass. Toss that plea bargain in the trash. I'll pass the greener pastures. Tailor suits, yeah, dog, my broad match. Chess. Not checkers. See for stuff in life because you suckers living reckless. This is chess. Not checkers. You're lackluster. You need some infrastructure. This is chess. Not checkers. Babies turn to bodies because you suckers living reckless. This is chess. Not checkers. You're lackluster. You need some infrastructure.